John, but that sounded like a confession.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Sure. I said a few things in the ring, but they needed to be said. But what happened next? Well, that's all on you, pal.
I bet you just love that I played into your hands, AJ.
I love how predictable you are, Sonny. I mean, it's beautiful. It's like pushing a button or something. You get hit with a couple hard truths, and man, your true colors, they come out, don't they? You turn violent, because that's who you are. And that's what Michael saw. He saw you being you.
You tell me you're taking my kid away. How do you want me to react,
It doesn't
AJ?
matter how you react.
Yeah, it does matter.
No, it doesn't. You reacted the way you reacted, and that's what he saw. And now you come over here, and you blame me. And you call me a coward in my house. You don't even have the guts to face me by yourself without your muscle over here.
Sean, thanks. I'm gonna take over from here. Okay, tough guy. Just you and me now.
What are you gonna do? Gonna shoot me?
That's just gross. I mean, seriously, why does she have to add that particular detail? Like, anyone needs to know that.
Yeah.
This is a romance. It's about love. It's not about sex.
Yeah. Like, what?
What are you saying?
Well, nothing. Bad. Sex is bad. It's terrible.
Are you saying that you actually like what Connie did to my book?
No, I don't like that she stole your book, put her name on it without your permission, and passed it on as her own. I mean, it's your book. It should say what you wrote.
But?
What? I mean, some of the parts your mom marked off, they were hot, okay? Connie knows what she's talking about.
And how would you know?
I mean, I'm not an expert or anything, but I know hot when I read it. And, Connie's got a way with words.
She's a plagiarist.
Okay.
She's a liar and a cheat.
All right, you're right. She's horrible. But she knows her way around a sex scene.
Fine. I want you to show me one scene that Connie wrote and explain to me why you like it so much.
Pretty low.
What?
Even for you. Well, you took a book from a child.
I thought it was pretty smart, actually. I took a wimpy little book and I made it into a potential national bestseller.
You took a book from a little kid whose mother is a big shot attorney.
And you gave her daughter's baby to Senora Landview. So who's worse, Todd? A national bestseller or a baby swapper? I know. Why don't we call the big bad attorney herself?
Why do we not call anybody?
Or better yet, why don't we go make sure my husband hasn't gone to the cops? What do you say?
You make a good point.
I make a what?
You make a good point.
Ah!
Somehow or other, we have to get Johnny to change his mind.
Okay, my mind's made up. I'm coming clean.
Fine. As long as you understand that it is far more difficult to retract a confession than it is to never make one in the first place.
But there are a couple of people who deserve to hear the truth from me first.
As your lawyer, I am advising you to wait. Talking to anyone about your culpability without me first having a good legal strategy in place is foolish.
Star and Carly deserve to hear it from me before they read it in the freaking papers.
Star Manning is all over these issues. Who knows how they are going to affect her? And Carly is volatile on a good day. What, are you expecting some sort of cathartic moment where Carly forgives you for everything? It's not going to happen.
She needs to know, regardless of whether she forgives me or not.
I cannot represent you unless you give me time to devise a good legal strategy.
How much
You've
time?
kept this secret for months. Why not a few more days?
A few days? You freaking kidding me?
You want to go to Pentonville? No, you do not. So you just sit tight, keep quiet, and let me do my job.
My dad must have been at the gym when he went to go get AJ's jacket.
I didn't
His
talk to
phone was
Sonny.
there.
He was talking to Connie.
What do you mean? Is she okay?
I don't know. They were just talking.
Okay, no, my dad mentioned to you anything about AJ, saying like I would be better off without him in my
Michael,
life.
I didn't talk to Sonny about AJ. I barely talked to Sonny. This is about me. I am worried about you. I'm not trying to influence you one way or the other. I'm sure that AJ has good points, just like Sonny does.
Would you think that AJ set up that fight?
I didn't want you to be blindsided. Would you rather me not tell you about the text? We promised each other that we would be open.
Yeah.
And tell each other everything,
I
right?
know, yes, we did, and you're right, and I'm glad you told me. I'm sick of this.
I know you just wish that everyone could get along. I get it. Family is tough sometimes. care about you, Michael. That's the only reason why I told you about that text.
No, I'm sorry. I went off on you.
It's okay. I mean, going off would be screaming and slamming doors. It was just a gentle disagreement.
I jumped defensive, okay, and it's not fair. It's just been a really weird day for me, you know. This is the anniversary when Abby died.
Michael, why didn't you tell me?
I don't know, I didn't want to dump it on you.
But you were so great about calling Hope. You have no idea how much that meant to me, how much that helped me, and I want to be there for you if you want to talk, ever.
Abby helped me through a really hard time in my life. She helped me get through some pretty bad stuff. Not sure I would have made it otherwise. I miss her.
I know.
And now with Jason gone, I'm really glad you're in my life.
You think I'd shoot you here, AJ, in a house full of witnesses? I'm not that sloppy. You, on the other hand, shot your father here in front of Emily, and you want to take out Jason in front of all of us, including Michael. You remember that beautiful afternoon? AJ, when you were on the landing with Jason, you had a gun. He didn't, but you were just ready to kill him.
It's over. Those charges have been dropped.
But Michael was there in those images. They don't go away.
Wait, you want to talk about imagery? Let's talk about you. You in the boxing ring.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not proud of that. And I know it hurt Michael to see me pounding the spit out of you. But you know what? Sooner or later, he's going to find out who you are.
That's all I want.
Well, be careful what you wish for.
What do you mean?
I don't have to shoot you to ruin you or separate you from my son. You're going to take care of that all by yourself. The more time you spend together, Michael's going to figure out that you're basically just the same weasel that you were back then.
I came back here and I faced the charges that were against me.
You let your mommy buy you out of your troubles like you always do. And this little stunt you pulled at the boxing gym just proves that you have not learned anything. You are going to self-destruct.
Not this time.
I know. And this brand new life that you say you want, I won't even have to lift a finger, because all I have to do is wait. And you know what, Junior? I'm a patient man.
All right, let's see. Okay, how about this part? Read that.
When her final piercing cry reverberated through them both, Hank slowed down his pace, drawing out her pleasure. What does that even mean?
It's kind of hard to explain, but I'd be willing to show you sometime.
What's going on?
Oh!
The more time you spend together, Michael's going to figure out that you're basically just the same weasel that you were back then. You are going to self-destruct. And this brand new life that you say you want, I won't even have to lift a finger.
Hey, good, you're here. You ready to plot the takeover of VLQ?
Not yet. Look, I need to ask you something.
Yeah, sure. Ask away.
The other day at the gym, did you set my dad up?
We were just looking at my book.
They're just skimming through it, you know.
Oh, you found Molly's book?
No, it's evidence.
What?
Kind of change things. Just
She changed the story?
Not really. really the story so much as certain descriptions of
Escapades and.
which Connie wrote. I mean, I would never even think of that stuff.
Believe me,
It's
she
just-
wouldn't. But Connie, you know.
Connie is a plagiarist, and my mom is going to sue her.
And
She
Todd
tries-
Manning.
Mom, hi. Did you talk to them?
Hi.
Consular?
Excuse me, Mom. My case?
Oh, yes, your case. I talked to them. They denied everything.
They can't. Connie ruined my book.
Relax. Don't worry. I put them both on notice. Connie and Todd are going to pay for this. Trust me.
Bobby! Johnny, come out, wherever you are.
Johnny!
Hey! Johnny! Come out here, baby, before you do something crazy like confess.
Where's Johnny?
Where is he?
Michael's girlfriend Abby died a year ago today. You know, they say it gets easier as time goes on. And it does, in a way. Your life moves on and you find things to care about. You never stop missing the people that you lost. I'll never stop missing you.